So relaxed on the ball, Ruud Gullit. Now Gullit.
Oh, look at that off-the-ball movement. That is so good, dude. Hey guys, what's going on? Inception here, and welcome to another video. I'm sorry that this one took so long for me to do, guys. A lot of player reviews to do today, but ladies and gentlemen, we're looking at Luis Suarez's Player of the Month card. I don't know how long this card is out for, but we're going to do the review for today. Ladies and gentlemen, we're looking at a card that is missing the skill moves. It honestly kills my soul. EA, when you have the 4-star minimum on a card, don't ever downgrade it. It makes no sense. You're only hurting the fun aspect of the card when you do that. 4-star skills is the bare minimum for most cards to be fun to use in this game. And when you remove that part, you don't have to focus on the realism in regards to that, okay? Because you're already boosting these cards like crazy at some point, so just keep the 4-star. Don't take it out. But we're looking at a player who is 6 foot tall with high medium work rates, and his preferred right foot is the right foot, or his preferred foot is the right foot, excuse me. And he is a 4-star weak-footed player. So in regards to finishing, in regards to shooting, he's going to be very good. The Hunter chemistry style is added to the card with a +10 in acceleration and +10 sprint speed. In all honesty, I think it makes sense to give him a Hunter card because Hunter only increases the finishing by 5, which is obviously making his finishing perfect, with a +10 in the shot power because it gives him a +9 in this, right? So with all those shooting attributes and essentially perfect attacking positioning with 88 composure, we're going to be looking at someone that is going to be a god at shooting. So there's going to be specific angles where you would think, oh, I probably shouldn't shoot from there, that he's most likely going to be good at doing. The thing that's going to be interesting to try out on this card, and this obviously revolves around gameplay as well because I'm playing at 8. I don't know what it's going to be like at this time, but it's going to be the 81 agility with the 81 balance while being 6 foot tall with stock. All those things have to be taken into consideration with the card in regards to dribbling. So it's going to be a matter of seeing whether or not I want to increase the dribbling as much as possible. Because as you guys know, finishing is random anyway. Sometimes you'll hit the post with these types of players that have 99 finishing, that have 99 shot power. It's still possible, right? So it could be a matter of, hey, maybe I want to give him an engine card, right? Give him +5 for the pace, right? Make sure that his acceleration is higher than his sprint speed. He is going to be playing as a striker, so it's nice to have pace for a striker, but there's a lot of strikers that I use that even when they don't have pace, it's all about attacking positioning, right? So he obviously has very good attacking positioning with this specific card, so it's going to be interesting to see whether or not I want to just put an engine on him, or the thought of putting an engine on him, or if Hunter is good. But on the safe side, I would give him a Hunter to try him out in the team. This is going to be the same account that we were using last time with Team of the Year De Jong chilling in the squad as well. So yeah, let's go ahead and try out the Suarez card. I'm very interested to see what he's going to be like in game. It's literally just a matter of trying out the dribbling, because that agility and balance is going to be very interesting with his type of stock in game. So let's get into a game and see how he performs.
Can find some space here on the flanks, and the interception there by Leo Messi.
Very good off the ball movement there. I like his hold up play right there. It was very good. He's going to have the physical presence. We don't have the skill moves, so we're just going to go ahead and lay off the ball to De Jong. Is that De Jong making that run? See, this De Jong card is ridiculous. But in that situation, it just made more sense to do this simple dribble with Suarez or the simple pass just to open up the space. Frankie De Jong obviously has very good attacking intelligence in regards to making those forward runs. As a CDM with stay back while attacking cover center, still utilizes that space really well. A good layoff from Suarez, and we're looking good. I like that Suarez kind of like pushed up, but then he also like pushed right back to open up the space for himself. He didn't overcommit. I hate strikers when they overcommit, and it was very obvious that he was kind of like doing like those stutter steps forward, which I like forwards doing when I want to open up the space in general. Yeah, so his dribbling is definitely not responsive. So it's very noticeable with the stock that he has. But the thing is that his attacking intelligence is so good and his finishing is so perfect that that's all you have to look for. He understands where the open space is. It seems like he likes to beat that defensive line, which is why he makes those specific runs on the inside. So we're looking really good. De Jong was actually playing cam, which I did not realize. But yeah, that was a pretty decent game so far with him. I do notice that his dribbling is not super responsive on the ball. He's like a stocky, strong type of dribbler, right? So that's something that people need to take into consideration when using the card, right? So If you want the pace, it was very noticeable that he ran in behind the defense to beat it and be able to finish without me having to settle the ball. Off the ball movement so far is really, really good with him. Good little layoff pass into the right little bit of space right there. We're gonna go transition on the outside, get the heel to heel. I'm gonna shoot from a different angle. We get really unfortunate there because the defender blocked it, but that's the types of angles that I wanted to test with his shooting, right? It's those ones specifically because he's kind of like facing away from goal in those positions. So it'd definitely be interesting to see if he would have hit that really nicely. Near post shot with him. Oh, okay, if I put more power into that, I actually wonder what that'd be like because it was very direct there. Good little bit of an opportunity right there. Suarez kind of like transitioned on the outside, and then Pele obviously used the middle space really well there. But a good goal. I like that Suarez utilized the space up top, and then Pele was able to make that specific run on the inside. I do notice that he likes to utilize the empty space when it's not being used, which is obviously a fantastic thing to have on cards. That, you know, if he notices that the left cam and the right cam are kind of not in the position that they should be, and they want to utilize other space, he will go and occupy that space instantly. So I guess that has to do with his attacking positioning being like that, because it's ideal to do that, because it's like when you're attacking and the person is not specifically in that position, it's nice that someone goes to utilize that position instantly, right? I'm going to try a long distance shot from here. Wow, he actually hits the post there. It's actually kind of crazy. You always want to like zoom up those power shots, especially with like the finesse shots. Like they're pretty decent in those positions. And he actually hits the post from that angle too, which is very good. Let's see what his off the ball movement is like here. I'm kind of curious. Oh, very good. Yeah, that was a good off the ball movement. I like that because you kind of attack with the cam in that general position, and then like the striker that has good attacking positioning, he kind of like lingers at just onside, right? So all he has to do is just take a touch and then finish. So I like that he was going forward, but then instantly when I made that pass to the cam, he started to transition back, and it was obviously a nice little bottom right corner finish there by him.
So relaxed on the ball, Ruud Gullit. Now Gullit.
Oh, look at that off the ball movement. That is so good, dude. I love his off the ball movement. The way he transitioned from the middle to the outside part because it made sense to go there was really, really good. That was just amazing off the ball movement. Then obviously you get that angle and you want to get past the goalkeeper. You do the nice little heel to heel flick and get a nice little finish right there.
We're looking at a well-coached team here, drilled in winning the ball back in midfield as a group. It's Messi. Messi.
Good hold-up play from Suarez. Nice little layoff. Nice little far post? Yeah, far post shot right there. Suarez has really good layoff passes. You know, like those first-time passes when you want to do like kind of like a turnaround pass, or, you know, he's kind of like lingering in the middle, and then you have the left or the right cam kind of like just transitioning forward. He's very good at doing first-time passes into those general areas for sure. I'm enjoying the card so far. I do think that there's two things with the card so far, is the lack of skill moves that I wish he had, and that his dribbling isn't as responsive as I'd like it to be, but he definitely compensates for the lack of really responsive dribbling for incredible off-the-ball movement. So, because his dribbling is not awful, it's just not super responsive considering how the gameplay is, excuse me. But I'm really enjoying the card so far. I think he's like, what, 120, 130k? If there's no other card that's going to be coming out so far, the price, you know, it's with the gameplay content that exists right now, it's not really like ideal, but it's not bad either. It's a fun card to use. All right, guys, so final verdict on the card. Honestly, it's fun to use, man. You know, Suarez is a really fun card to use. He's honestly one of the best attacking AI run type players I've seen in this game so far. And obviously it's because of his attacking positioning. I think with the Hunter card, it suits him the best because having the pace on the card to be able to utilize more of the empty space and get there quickly, I think is an ideal situation. I would not put a dribbling card on him, even though he is a stockish type of dribbler, but he definitely compensates a lot for it, for very, very good off the ball movement, because I don't need drastic pace improvements for my striker. The way that he is, the stock that he has, the target man type striker that he is, as well as utilizing the empty space, he's a very, very good striker. Now, whether or not he's worth unlocking is entirely up to you guys. 126k for a card that doesn't have the skill moves but does have the Barcelona links, that has very good off the ball movement. If you don't care about the skill moves, this card is very, very fun to use. He has very good off the ball movement. I keep saying it, but it's the most relevant thing on the card is the way that he moves off the ball. And his physical presence is just a beautiful thing. His first time passes to lay it off to someone else, obviously very good as well. I do recommend the card in that regard, but whether or not you guys think 126k for an untradeable card is worth it is entirely up to the situation of your team, because you are looking at an inform that is at a 90, and it only takes 1 week for him to get another inform for it to be similar to this player of the month. So take that into consideration in regards to the untradeable aspect of the card. I really enjoyed using it. Like I said, he's a very, very good striker. I wish they kept the skill moves on it, because if they kept the skill moves on it, then I would have said buy the card instantly. But it is what it is. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. I'll catch you guys for the next video. Peace out, dudes. Love you guys.